Well, good evening. This is the Radford Army Ammunition
Can you
Plant.
identify yourself?
Jim McKenna.
And you're the head of the RAD?
I am what they call the DoD Community Co-Chair.
That's about as cordial as it got. Representatives from the Arsenal, the Department of Defense, the Department of Environmental Quality, and BAE, the British-owned company that manages the Arsenal, all were there. But no one identified themselves as the meeting started. Finally, a woman asked the obvious.
And let me get your name, if I could.
You know, if you want to conduct the thing, I'll let you.
This meeting included members of the Restoration Advisory Board, citizens who are supposed to meet with plant officials and discuss the progress or delays when it comes to cleaning up contaminated sites at the Arsenal, some as far back as the early 1940s. There was also talk about community relations and updating neighbors on the plant in general.
When was the last update?
I think it was,
This one's from 2004.
that was the last one.
So that was the last one, so almost 10 years ago, 9 years ago.
Officials planned to speak only about how contractors were close to finishing cleaning certain sites, but the 16 citizens in the room wanted more.
Because there are a lot of people just concerned about, air quality, water quality, things like that.
As I listened, it became clear there was a lot of mistrust in this room. Neighbors and officials going back and forth.
That really concerns me. You said, look, nobody's here. That really concerns me, Mr. McKenna.
Excuse me, I think you're putting words in my mouth. I never did use those words. I didn't think
You said, look, no, the community's not here.
but you
That
said
shows
it.
you how much people
I
care.
didn't say that.
You said something to that effect. That really concerns me.
Then another question from a different angle.
Another issue outside the scope of this meeting is what's being burned and getting into the atmosphere, and particularly the Bellevue elementary kids and all of that.
During the meeting, BAE's environmental engineer and public relations person said very little until I asked them what was the takeaway from this very public meeting.
I understand the community representatives' concerns. I understand that we need to, and I think, to be perfectly honest, BAE has been here for 6 months, and we inherited this situation. And I can see right now that there are some things that we probably need to step up and start fixing.